My real name is Sarah, without the H. I was born in '87, in the same month that Napalm Death released their album called Scum. I'm 1 meter and 67 centimeters tall, or 5 feet and 6 inches tall. That's the average for a woman, I guess. I'm not short, okay, I'm not short at all. I have an older sister. You go from black, which is no color, and all the way to white, which is every color. Black isn't a color. To be honest, I also like a few colors, okay? I like blue. I really like the blue color. I hate these cat-dog fights. I hate the fact that some people fight over dogs being better than cats and vice versa. I think every pet can be good if they are loved enough. I'm a cat person, by the way. I had my first depression when I was about 13 years old, and there are many causes for depression, but it will really affect many aspects of your life, of course, and you'll know better than anyone else if you have a depression as well or had. But it's pretty positive, the fact that I'm still alive to share my experiences. I like to be alone, but I'm aware that too much loneliness can lead to insanity. But no one said that I was sane. After all, insanity is just a state of mind where you pass through horrible intervals of sanity. When I was younger, I liked to read storybooks, comic books, any books. And I just remember that I was pretty good at reading and writing back in school when I was still a very little innocent child. Look at me, I'm taken, so there's still hope for you. It irritates me, it annoys me, it makes me bored. Unless I ignore it at all and just keep going with my life doing my stuff, because that's a waste of time, okay? Wasting time with that people is not worth at all your own time. So ignoring it's the best I could do, I guess. People are getting dumber and shaping themselves into a futuristic form of evil. Not anymore, but I had plenty pets in the past. I had plenty cats, I had a few dogs, I have fish, and also some birds, including a pigeon. It was actually my first pet, was a pigeon. And all I do now is to take care of the stray cats outside, nothing else, but I love them. Death. People fear death. But what I most fear is to keep losing people to it. It's not the death itself. The pain of losing someone you're close to is higher than the death itself, okay? The fear of death is way lower than losing someone. The worst thing, apart of the fact that we know that we'll lose someone at some time, at some point at our lives, is to see them dying slowly in certain cases, okay? The suffering, see them suffer makes us suffer as well, and that's terrible, okay? It's just terrible. If you die while you sleep, you just won't feel anything, that's all. No one wants to get there. But you know you will. I know I will, but until there, we're gonna see that in front of our eyes a few times, probably. I saw people dying, I saw many animals dying, and no, you kinda, in a certain way, I don't want to say this, but you kinda get used to the death around you. but you just want to stay away from it as much as possible, even though you cannot avoid many cases, of course. It has to happen. I can say I find myself funny. I don't consider myself a comedian or a funny person, even though my name on my channel is Jester. You know what Jester did in the past, even though they also played, okay, as bards, okay, court jesters. They would, you know, play songs, sing songs to the kings. They also found ways to entertain people. They were actually fools. They were called fools, but also entertainers and funny people, okay, evil people. But I don't consider myself like I can say I'm a funny person that makes good jokes, because that's up to anyone that thinks that about me. Okay, it's up to others to think if I'm funny or not in this case, okay? But I'm pretty aware of the fact that I have some kind of peculiar sense of humor, and sometimes it may get a bit weird and awkward. People that consider themselves being funny, or they think they are comedians or make good jokes, are usually the ones who can make others laugh or make them understand their own jokes, okay? Well, I can listen to a few things under genres, and some of the genres that I like to listen to, just I can mention some: rock, hard rock, metal. My favorite is death metal, by the way. Punk, hardcore. I listen to punk since I was 14 or something like that, and rock. I also like some psycho trance. Classical, synthwave, new wave, and so on. And some of my favorite tracks are from the 90s or 80s, okay? The saddest thing in life is wasted talent, and the choices you make will shape your life forever. So if you have something you know you can develop more and you can be good at, and if that's something you want to apply in your life, if you don't use that even in your hobbies or anything, wasted talent, you're wasting something on you. You're wasting potential. Don't let it go away, okay? Grab it and develop it. Because no one was born with something, okay? We developed something. We develop things. So grab those things and try to develop them if they are good for you, okay? I started to play video games at around 6 or 7 years old on consoles. I got my first computer at 9-10 years old, if I'm not mistaken, and that shaped my life forever, because since that age I'm a computer addict. I've learned how to fix a computer in terms of operating system, in terms of Windows, so pretty much formatting my PC when I was about 13 or 14 years old, after messing up, managing to delete the system files, okay? Yes, generalized anxiety disorder. My physical body suffers with my mental health, okay? That's something that can happen. I was diagnosed with chronic fatigue. No matter what I do, no matter how much I rest or not, I will always feel tired, completely. And I suffer physically a lot because of my nervous issues, really. I try to avoid them, but it's hard. And medication I took 3 years made me worse, okay? Even go to a psychiatrist made me worse. They didn't do any good. Nothing was good for me, and I found the treatments were useless. And, well, I was also diagnosed with fibromyalgia due to the amount of symptoms that I suffer from, and that as I can say mysterious illness, health issue includes. I also have high sensitivity to pain, okay? Certain phases I do. as well with joint issues and pain as well. No matter what I do, I will feel pain. And I also have blood circulation issues on my inferior limbs, and also renal disease or phenomenon. That's something that you can detect easily. If I put my hands under cold water, I will see that I have that issue. And I have a few breathing issues and nose bleeding, constant nose bleeding. So I'm waiting for a surgery this year. I do hope they call me this year because I'm on the waiting list, so it takes a while. So I really hope they fix my problem on my nose. So I'm waiting for it. And I also been having some weird skin allergies. My skin is quite sensitive to things, okay? Or they just randomly appear, these allergies. It's kind of crazy. It's sad, but you know, there's people in worse conditions than I am, but I wish I never had all these things. It kind of affects my life quality a lot, trust me. I love being a YouTuber. To be honest, I do love to be known as a YouTuber. And letting others know that I'm here sharing my stuff, my gameplays and such is a great way of passing a good part of my free time. After all, it's a good hobby. And the things have changed a lot for me since the beginning. I've been here, okay, I've been here for a couple of years. And I wish I could have started better, okay, here, and find to do the right thing to have today good and consistent channel growth, okay? It's never too late, but I wish I could make better decisions in the past about this. Pretty, anxious, nervous, beautiful, negative, intelligent, smart, sad, nice, very pale, confident, insecure, or whatever you pronounce it, or however you pronounce it in English. Responsible, shy and talkative. I prefer the cold. Thanks for watching.